Well, more of us have home surveillance cameras than ever before.
And while these cameras designed to stop crooks, in Colorado Springs, the increasing number of wildlife caught on camera leading to some important discussions between neighbors.
Investigative reporter Patrick Nelson spent 3 months tracking wildlife surveillance video in Colorado Springs.
Wildlife officers say people don't send them as much surveillance video as you might think. But during our 3-month investigation, we noticed on neighborhood apps and social media, wildlife sightings are being shared all the time. Everything from bucks coming to the door to more dangerous sightings like bears getting into trash cans and even mountain lions prowling through neighborhoods in both the day and night. Sharing this video is helping people be more aware of potential dangers and also providing wildlife officials with information they wouldn't have without these sightings.
I heard all of a sudden, holy cow, the mountain lion had gone right across our patio right there, recorded on a Ring doorbell.
Jody Cameron quickly shared the shocking mountain lion sighting on social media. She couldn't believe this big cat was prowling through her northeast Colorado Springs neighborhood at 3 in the afternoon. She says video evidence from her doorbell surveillance camera provided an important warning that could have easily been missed.
It does make you aware, and maybe you make some changes in your house as far as, doors being locked or garages being closed. But I think you take it in stride, and you don't alarm everybody, but it's good to have the information.
The Neighbors app allows people with Ring surveillance systems to share videos with people who live nearby.
I think the main thing that this does is reinforce what we've been saying the entire time, which is that these animals are here even if you don't see them.
Wildlife officials say an increasing number of bear and mountain lion videos being shared in Colorado Springs provides important evidence as they track the habits and movement of these potentially dangerous animals.
We're trying to track these kind of sightings and conflicts with bears and lions in particular, more so than we ever have. And I know we've reached nearly 5,000 calls statewide since April 1st. And I think the other part of this is that I don't think most people had a very good understanding of just how many of these kinds of issues are happening around the state.
Bears don't appear to be camera shy, as these animals are appearing on home surveillance cameras on a regular basis this time of year. Nikki Jansen found out what that's like firsthand as she was putting her child to bed last week.
I went out and saw that I had a notification for a movement on my security camera, and I checked out the camera, and no sooner than 2 minutes after I put her to bed did we see the big bear not less than 2 feet from my house. It was pretty scary.
If your security cameras do spot a bear in your yard, wildlife officers want you to pay close attention to their ears. If you notice tags, this is the kind of sighting they want to know about.
If a bear's been ear tagged, that means it's been handled before. And it could be that it was a bear that we put out as a cub, so a rehabbed bear that, again, maybe we just need to try to get it a little further away from town. Or it's a bear that was taken from town to a remote area and has come back to town.
Regular bear sightings have been a cause for concern lately in Colorado Springs.
They're getting ready for hibernation, and they're up and feeding 20 out of 24 hours a day, and they're putting on 20,000 calories a day in order to get ready for, their big sleep this winter.
With the emerging presence of security video showing just how active wild animals are in Colorado Springs neighborhoods, both wildlife officials and homeowners who share these videos hope it will make a difference in how people think about the wildlife that is always close by.
People share because it's fascinating. I think you don't see those previously. You didn't see those previously because you didn't have the cameras to show you that it was happening. It doesn't mean it wasn't happening. So I think it's just for curiosity's sake and again, just for a little bit of awareness that we share it.
Something to keep in mind about mountain lions. Wildlife officials say anywhere you see deer roam, there's a potential for those mountain lions. In Colorado Springs alone, wildlife officials say they've already received nearly 500 bear calls this year. In response, city leaders are expected to take up an ordinance in the next few weeks that would require changes for securing trash west of I-25 in the city limits of Colorado Springs. Always watching out for you, Patrick Nelson, News 5 Investigates.